I'm going to show you how to knit 2 together through back loop and also purl 2 together through back loop. Oftentimes you will see a knit 2 through back loop together, but not so much the purl 2 together through back loop, because this really looks the same once you've done it, but the knit 2s have a bit of a left leaning twisted stitch. But if the item is going to be reversible, you may do a purl 2 together through back loop. That way when you turn it around, it will look identical, and I'll show you once I'm done. I'm going to do a few knit 2 through back loop first, and then I'll do the purls. And this is how you would do it. So you're going to want to use the first 2 stitches here, and you're just going to go through the back. As you can see right here, I'm going to go through the first one first, and then the second one, and then I'm going to knit these 2 stitches together and just pull it through, and then slide those 2 stitches off, and now you have the one. And I'm going to do it a couple times. Go through the back loops of 2 stitches, and then purl through. Now I had 4, and now I have 2, and as you can see how they lean right here. And I'm going to do it a couple more times. Go through the first one, and then the second, and then pull that stitch through towards the front. And one more time through the back, and pull that stitch through. Now I'll show you a little bit what it looks like right now. And you can see how they have a little bit of a twist and then a little bit of a lean, or quite a bit of lean really. And now I'm going to purl 2. I'm going to bring my yarn in front as if I'm going to purl. Normally you would go through the front like this, and if you're doing 2 together for a decrease, you would go through 2. But this time we're going to wrap it around again like the knits, but we're not going to go through the first one. We're going to come around the opposite direction, go through the second, and then the first. Sorry, it's clipping here. And now I've got this needle through, my right needle through, and I'm going to purl that. And that's 2 off, and then 1 left. And again, turn the work, go to the second one on the opposite side, and then just go through. Normally you'll hold it, but I'm trying not to so you can see it, but so it makes it a little more difficult. And then I purled that, and you'll see how it kind of looks the same when I wrap my yarn back around. It looks like a regular purl stitch, but I'll show you in the back. So I'm going to turn my work again a little bit and go through the back to the opposite direction towards you, through the front, and then pull that stitch out towards the back. And then one more time. And if you know you're coming up to these kind of decreases, you might want to just slightly do the last or the previous row a little loose, and that will help you get your needle through the 2. But as you can see here, we have the leaning twisted stitches, but here it just looks like a regular decrease, purl decrease. But if you turn it around, it looks like we knit those. So, and then that's the knit side when we did that. So when you have something that's reversible, that makes sense to do. So not often will they use a purl 2 together through back loop, but you may see the knit 2 together through back loop very often. The knit 2 through back loop you will see abbreviated as K2TOG-TBL, and the purl 2 together through back loop is going to read P2TOG/TBL. TBL. And that is how you knit 2 together through back loop and purl 2 together through back loop. Thank you for watching.